From the aquamarine waters of Lake Garda to the bustling canals of Venice, there's plenty to see and do around our campsites in northeastern Italy. For many, Venice is the most romantic city in the world. A day in this capital of culture is something everyone should do once, a chance to wander the tiny streets and see the famous sights. If you've arrived in Venice by ferry, you'll dock in St. Mark's Basin right next to the Bridge of Sighs, from where convicted prisoners took a last look at their beloved city. A few steps away is the Venetians' town square, Piazza San Marco. With its ornate basilica and the towering campanile. Getting about in Venice is easy. The city is small enough to walk round, but you can take a vaporetto or water bus along the Grand Canal. And larger ferries will take you to the islands. A few minutes walk through the maze of tiny streets and narrow canal bridges brings us to the Rialto Bridge, spanning the Grand Canal with a double row of shops. And shopping is a major part of the Venice experience. All the major names are here, of course, but also small shops selling traditional glass, leather, and Venetian masks. Now it's time for the main event, a ride in a gondola. You can hire a gondola from dozens of points around the city, and they'll expertly guide you through the amazing canyons and backwaters of the city. And then out onto the Grand Canal itself, lined with its great palazzos and teeming with life. A gondola really is the best way to experience this unique city. If you're staying at one of our Adriatic sites, the town of Chiorle is worth a visit. There's an unusual Romanesque cathedral, pretty piazzas with craft shops, and a fish market. There are long sandy beaches too. Lake Garda is Italy's largest lake. You can drive round the lake, of course, but getting around on the water itself is easy. There are regular ferries and hydrofoils. Garda is a sailor's paradise. You can hire your own boat. And of course, there's every kind of water sports. Our sites are all within easy reach of the lake's best attractions. Sirmione is a great place to visit, a stunning town on a long peninsula jutting out into the lake. The fortress guards the entrance, and cars are strictly limited, so you can walk freely around the charming streets with their shops and traditional gelateria. On the western edge of the lake is the delightful town of Salo. With its beautiful mountain backdrop and sweeping harbour, Salo is a delight to wander around. Pretty streets and evidence of the town's claim to be the birthplace of the violin. If culture has become too much for you, there's pure, unadulterated fun on offer at Gardaland, the region's largest theme park. Time to calm down a little in nearby Peschiera. This is a charming town surrounded by magnificent fortress walls and wide moat. This has been a military base since Roman times. Monday is market day in Peschiera. Everything from clothes and crafts to local produce. And local produce is always worth investigating on Lake Garda, as this is wine country. Names like Bardolino and Soave are familiar the world over. And there's even a wine museum near to the town of Bardolino, where you can taste and buy. This is also olive oil country, and there's a museum for that too. See some of the traditional methods of manufacture and choose some special pressings to take home. Whether it's the carefree life of Lake Garda or the ancient culture of Venice, have a fabulous canvas holiday.